again, everybody. I'm Chris. I'm also at the countdown this week's 40 most played country songs in the nation, as are compiled each week by MediaBase 24/7 for the chart week of January 18th, 2025. Before I start counting down this week's biggest hits, let's take a look back at last week's top three. Number 3 was Love Somebody by Morgan Wallen. Number 2 was High Road by Koe Wetzel and Jesse Murph. And the number 1 song last week was Wind Up Missing You, the first number 1 hit for Tucker Wetmore. Now, can Tucker make it 2 weeks at number 1? Let's find out soon. Well, we'll get the countdown started with this week's only debut. It's the 4th top 40 hit for Tyler Hubbard as he debuts at number 40, called Park. And moving up 1 to number 39, third week in our countdown, here's Jon Pardi with Friday Night Heartbreaker. Well, here's a tune that spent a couple of weeks in the countdown back in December, then fell out for 2 weeks. This week it re-enters at number 38, the second top 40 hit by Chase Beckham, called Everything I Need. And we have one debut, and that one re-entry means 2 songs are off the chart this week, and that's I Am Not Okay by Jelly Roll and Breaking in Boots by Matt Stell. On with the countdown, up 2 spots to number 37, it's Sam Hunt with Country House. Up 2 to number 36, it's Jackson Dean with Heavens to Betsy. At number 35, up 2 spots, Kane Brown with Backseat Driver. At number 34, up 2 spots, Scotty McCreery with Fall of Summer. Up 2 to number 33, Josh Ross with Single Again. At number 32, up 2 spots, Carly Pearce with Truck on Fire. At number 31, it's 31st week on the chart, here's Chris Janson up 2 spots with What You See Is What You Get. In their 20th week on the chart, they move up 2 to number 30, Kelsey Ballerini and Noah Kahan with Cowboys Cry 2. At number 29, up 2 spots, Kelsey Hart with Life With You. Down 3 spots to number 28 with our former number 1 hit, Ella Langley and Riley Green, called You Look Like You Love Me. Moving up 3 spots to number 27, Old Dominion with Coming Home. Up 2 to number 26, Jason Aldean with Whiskey Drink. At number 25, up 2 spots, Drew Baldridge with Tough People. Up 5 spots to number 24, it's Megan Moroney with Am I Okay? Up a notch to number 23, Kenny Chesney, Just to Say We Did. Up 4 spots to number 22, and it's 6th week on the chart, Zach Top with I Never Lie. At number 21, up a couple this week, Bailey Zimmerman with Holy Smokes. In his 18th week in the countdown, he's up 1 to number 20, Cole Swindell with Forever to Me. Up a notch to number 19, John Morgan and Jason Aldean, called Friends Like That. Up 4 spots to number 18, it's Blake Shelton with Texas. Up 2 to number 17, Low Cash with Hometown Home. Holding steady at number 16, 30th week on the chart, Dylan Scott with This Town's Been Too Good to Us. Moving up 2 spots to number 15, it's Cody Johnson and Carrie Underwood with I'm Gonna Love You. Up a notch to number 14, Chris Stapleton with Think I'm in Love with You. At number 13, once again, it's Riley Green, Damn Good Day to Leave. Moving up 2 spots to number 12, it's Jelly Roll with Liar. And the 11th ranked country hit for the 4th week in a row, Post Malone and Luke Combs, Guy for That. All right, leading off the top 10, up 2 spots to number 10, scoring her 8th top 10 hit, Lainey Wilson with 4x4 by You. Holding steady at number 9 with her former number 1 hit, Post Malone and Blake Shelton, called Pour Me a Drink. Sliding down 2 spots to number 8 with his recent number 1 hit, George Burge in Cowboy Songs. At number 7, down 2 spots, is Shabuzi in the bar song Tipsy. Leaping 4 spots to number 6 this week, Jordan Davis with I Ain't Sayin'. At number 5, the song's been on the chart for 45 weeks, climbing up 2 this week, Dan and Shay with Bigger Houses. Here's last week's number 1 record, down to number 4 this week, Tucker Wetmore and Wind Up Missing You. Here's a former number 1, down a notch to number 3, Koe Wetzel and Jesse Murph, called High Road. And the second most played country hit this week, up 1, it's Morgan Wallen with Love Somebody. And the new number 1 song in country music this week, it took 36 weeks to get here, and moving up 3 spots from number 4 to number 1, this becomes Dylan Barlow's first number 1 country hit, and the 5th number 1 for Dylan Scott, their tune called Boys Back Home. And that is our countdown of this week's 40 most played country hits. Join me again next week when once again we'll count them down and find out who's got the number 1 country hit in North America.